Hello and welcome to Divinely Guided 999. My name is Lynetta and I'm back with another reading for today. Before I get started with this reading, as always, I give thanks to the universe for guidance, protection, and assistance with this reading. So today's reading is about you're finding out that you're pregnant after becoming a grandparent. Not only are you a grandparent, you have been helping your daughter throughout her pregnancy all the way. And finding out that you're pregnant, you're not only shocked, you're scared as well. And you're scared because of you being older and thinking that there could be a higher risk of complications to happen and how it could be more painful for you when you're in labor as well because you're older. But let's get into these messages and see what else needs to come out in regards to this message for today. And I have to say too, you are someone that did not plan on having any children, and this is why we're not having any children, not having any more children, not having another child, and this is why you were shocked as well, because you planned on not having another child or any more children. You are someone that has always been a rock for others. You are the protector when it comes to your family, and and it's like you have this loyalty. You have this loyalty about yourself. As I was saying in the beginning of this reading, how you have been a help. You have been supportive of your daughter throughout her pregnancy all along. And that's because of the type of individual that you are, the type of person. Because believe it's grandmothers out here that are not being a supportive space for their child or their children as a grandparent, as a mother, to their child or to their children. But that is not you. You are indeed the opposite. But just because you're the opposite, that does not mean that you wanted to add another to the family. But you finding this out, it has shocked you because this is something that was not planned. And you feel as if that this is going to take like more time for you to have to put in more work when it comes to bringing up a child, raising a child. And it's not that you can do it because you're familiar with how to do so. You know how to do so. It's just you also could be thinking about how much time that's going to take from you. So maybe this message is for someone that has grown children or a grown child. Well, not a grown child. Has a grown daughter, okay? Or your children are grown. To where you can now, put yourself a little bit more to the forefront, maybe than how you used to. Like you're able to hang out with friends. You're able to do the things that, when you are a mother, not saying that you can't do those things, but being a mother comes first. Yeah, I really feel like this is for someone that feels like they have reached a point to where, all your kids are grown or your child is grown, and now you can really put all the focus back on yourself, like how it was before you had children or a child. Like you had this moment of breaking through, doing for everyone else, where you can have some freedom for yourself. And like I said, although you're familiar with this, it saddens you because realizing how dedicated you have to be with being a mother. And the loyalty is there for you. You are someone who's a protector. You are someone who is reliable and all those things that, a mother should be for her child. But however, it's like I feel like this is for someone that has just reached a part in their life to where they can get out more and do more because you're kid free. When it comes to being a mother, you always have to put your child or your children first. And you're trying to raise up, your child or your children to be individuals that are good people. And I really feel like this is for someone where you done that already. So you feel like it's your time. And now it's like this is kind of bringing you back in the loop of doing it all over again. There could be, bless you, baby. There could be like, I don't want to say regrets, but again, this is not something that was planned. So there could be thoughts of like, dang, you should have had you should have had safe sex, because you were craving intimacy, you should have played it safe. But yeah, I feel like this is for somebody that, man, like, not only do you get yourself dressed up, looking nice, taking real good care of yourself, it's like you have a sense of freedom. You felt like you can be wherever doing anything you want, like, because you have raised your child or your children up already. You could be a water sign. You could be a Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio. But know that for when it comes to support, being supportive, you will have helpful friends. Like, people are going to be helpful. The people that, you view as your friend, they're going to be helpful. And when it comes to like a type of job that you are currently working, you're going to have some type of mood swing. Like, it's going to give you mood swings. I don't know what type of job this is, but I feel like it's an uncomfortable one. It's an uncomfortable one where by you being pregnant, you're going to eventually feel that discomfort. And it's going to have you leaving that job, but you're going to leave that job for a job that's better because you're going to start thinking bigger. You're not going to be thinking like you're going to be staying here. I feel like this is a place that you've been staying at for quite some time. Like, you've been working here for a while, but you're not going to be thinking small and thinking about how long you've been working there and why you should stay. Instead, you're going to think big and think about how you can actually get you a job that's better and something that's more suitable for you. But yeah, like I said, I feel like there's this, not regrets, but disappointment around like what you should have done to prevent this from happening. Because you feel like this is not one of those situations where it's like things happen for a reason. You feel like this is a situation that things happening because of the steps that you did not take when it comes to playing it safe. Yeah, because you were in that place of going with the flow, being comfortable, being in the moment, to where that really slipped your mind. It really slipped your mind. Yeah, but these friends, the friends that you have are going to be a blessing for you. Like, they're going to be so helpful. They're going to be so helpful. And you're not going to see, you can't see that now because this is not your reality right now. But when it does happen for you, you know, you might be feeling like you're not having a happy outcome with these results at the time. But as I said before, because this is something that you have to be committed to. This is something that you have to be committed to, put your time in, and you always have to be present. And it's not that you don't plan on doing this because you know how to do it. You have done it. It's just that you was longing for this newness. Like, I feel like, I keep saying this, I feel like this is for someone that has gotten to a place to where they was finally, like, finding themselves and who they are, what you like, and getting out more. Because when you are taking care of a child or children, sometimes it can be a whole lot of time that is taken away from you. Ooh, bless the baby. I don't know, for some of y'all, this may be like one of those incidents that was like friends with benefits, and the friend that I keep on talking about, like being so helpful. It could be one of those situations where, like, you may feel as if though this is not going to be anything that turns out to be a good situation for you, probably because this was like a friends with benefit type of thing, or something that was not serious, where you can't see how this can be a good outcome for you. That could be a part of it for some of y'all. But this person is actually going to be helpful. If that is a part of your story, this person is going to be helpful and going to be a blessing for you in the future. I will go to say that it's two things that I'm getting. For some of y'all, this may turn into a situation that leads to, like, it being more committed. And for some of y'all, you could have dealt with a person that was actually committed. And in regards to this situation, it's like this person could feel as if though they're holding themselves back at first because of someone else holding this person down. Not necessarily saying that this other person that this person is dealing with, for those of you whose part of this message is yours, but saying that as in a way of where it's like this person has to act a certain way, can't do, like, change up things, and you know what I mean, because obviously this person doesn't want the other person to know. But yeah, back to the message about this job. So you're going to have mood swings, and you're going to feel like luck is just not on your side when it comes to trying to keep and maintain this job. And you're not going to want to keep moving forward with this job. And that's going to be completely okay and fine, because you're going to move on to something better. It's going to be a better job for you. So I kind of feel as if though, like, this pregnancy is going to lead to newness. That's what I feel. I feel like this pregnancy is going to bring newness into your life. So this is the reading for today. I close off this reading giving thanks to the universe for guidance, protection, and assistance with this reading. I thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.